Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. So we are going to do some harvesting. Today is Saturday. I gotta put some more fertilizer on a different plant, on a tomato that has some blight. I'll show you guys that when we get there. Mainly harvesting. There's some dead plants that I can probably pull, but I'm not doing that today. It's gonna be a long probably video. I'll give you a tour now before anything else, and then not sure if I'll record anything after that because today's not a good day. Having personal stuff going on with the family, and I actually don't even want to be out here, to tell you the truth. I want to be curled up in bed, but let's just do this. So I'll start with the green stalk. Still looks really good. Things are still growing. The carrots up here are doing really great. Nothing to harvest yet though. I don't see them popping up. I have tomatoes I can harvest from here, so we'll do that today. My basil is finally coming up, but it's like really small. I think this is the kind of weather where I guess like the basil, the thyme sort of works better for it instead of the heat, so they're starting to pop up. The ginger's doing great. This is doing great. This is doing great. My little apple tree is still growing. So from here, just a quick run because I already told you I don't even feel like being out here. Besides the garbage cans, I still have the one carrot right here. Nothing else going in between. The garlics, they seem like they're dying, but I'm just gonna leave them alone. I'm not gonna really do anything. This line right here is full of peppers, as you can see, ready to harvest. Especially my sweet peppers. So they're getting big, all the sweet peppers. So we're gonna harvest those. Beans are doing great over here. So you can see the beans are doing great. The ones that I put with the tomato plants in the containers, they're doing great. The asparagus is still growing, and I definitely need to harvest some of the peppers because they're turning and I don't want them to turn. We had a pretty good size of rain, so some of the plants that were like baby tomatoes are actually booming and doing its thing. The leeks on this side, I'm gonna harvest whatever I can today, leave the rest. The pepper plants that I put there are actually thriving. These pepper plants are finally coming along. Not as tall as I want them to be, but I'll take whatever I can get. Here is the plant that has, I guess, calcium deficiency. I'm sure it's not water because I've been watering my plants normal. And so I'm not sure if you're able to tell the blight. You see, this is blight. So usually is water or calcium. I don't see all of them with it because I did fertilize the other day, but I don't think it's working. So I took a Tums, I crushed it with my pilong, and I put it inside this bottle. No, I'm not sponsored by Snapple. And one Tums, shaked it up with the water, left it for a few so it can dissolve, and now I'm just gonna pour it in here so it can get calcium. Usually that works, so I'm hoping it continues to work. I don't see no other ones with the same issue, just this one. Here's the other tomato plant. The one we transplanted is still doing good. The peppers are doing good. My honeysuckle, I think I need to put it in a bigger container. I think I said that last time. But everything is good. Technically, all the hot peppers that are there, harvesting them today. All the peppers here. Peppers over there. Still have time for the sweet potato, as you can see, because the leaves are not dying out. I have lots of tomatoes in between. Need to make sure to put the plant so it can wrap itself. But the sweet potatoes doing great. Even the beans are coming out. So everything is working pretty good. Our orchard area here, this one died back again, but the bulbs are still there, so not sure what's up with that. This one also died back, but in the bottom you can see we got new leaf. Same thing with this one, new leaf. I only have 3 that never grew in, so that one, I did find myself a whipping willow branch that we're making a tea out of, and we're gonna test that theory one of these days. Beans everywhere, which is exactly what I wanted. I got me a black sweet pepper. You see it? I don't even remember planting that. To tell you the truth, I don't remember planting that, but here's another one that I think is a black pepper, but I'll take it. Never had it before. I'll take it. More tomatoes. So you see the plant is starting to die down because it gave us all the tomatoes we wanted or needed. Corn still going strong. The new cucumber is growing in, so now you have to start wrapping it around so it can start grabbing and doing its thing. Right, same thing with that one. Not today because I'm not in the mood, but this plant is completely done. Needs to be pulled. Those peppers are still growing, doing pretty good. And I still have my 5 acorn squash waiting to be ready. We had really bad weather. As I said before, it was like pouring, raining. And because of the rain, my cabbage split, but I wasn't going to eat it anyways. We left it there for the bugs because it was eaten by bugs. So because of the rain, it split. So still leaving it alone. Check out the beans. All the beans. All the beans. Here's the 5 acorn squash. So I have 8 still acorn squash, but I'm gonna wait for the acorn squash to get a little darker before I go pulling it, because the plant is completely done. So here is the tomato we retransplanted. So it looked horrible like 2 days after I retransplanted, but with that big rain I had, it actually brought it back to life. So peppers are still doing great. Spinach that we grew starting to come out, because this is the weather for it. Parsley doing better. These radishes, we actually been pulling the radishes just to try to get them out of here. Obviously the worms are the ones that are in here tearing up this place. There's one right there. See it? I don't have anything to kill it. And there's a baby like right next to it. Unbelievable. I mean, every morning all week JJ comes here for the bus. I swear to you, we kill like 4 worms. It's ridiculous. Plus I spray it. Every day me and JJ come here. Look, here's another one. I mean, seriously, it tore up the radishes. But listen, I'm not too much of a lover of radish, or any vegetable for that matter. So as long as they stay in the radish and don't go to my tomatoes, I'm good. You know? Alright. Now that I gave you a lesson of worms 101, check out my beets. Also, I put the spinach here. Look, they're starting to grow. And then here's the beets. The beets are doing good. And I'm glad, because I really want gold beets. Spinach growing. And spinach growing. So we're doing pretty good. And it seems like the worms don't like, obviously, the beets, because the beets look like they're intact. But not bad. Here's the lettuce bed with more spinach. And the parsley bed. Still doing good. Nothing else grew in this bed except for the parsley. The squashes are doing good. Actually, in this plant, I was getting the, what is that called? The white stuff on top of my leaf. So I went into one of my books, and apparently if you put like 1 tablespoon of baking soda and mix it with water, spray the leaves, it'll get rid of the mold. That's what it was called. The powdery mold. So that's what I did, and it did get rid of it. It didn't continue that way. Like, all the leaves over here are doing great. So I'm gonna have to come back. Look, that acorn squash that's right there is starting to grow. Hopefully it'll make it. Here's the watermelon patch. And guess what? I have like 3 or 4 baby watermelons. So right between there. That is growing in. Here's the big one. It's right there. Watermelon. But, of course, my husband decided today to walk in my watermelon patch. So I'm gonna kill him if he killed my watermelon. All because he wanted to pull some weeds. Here's another one. Tomato with watermelon, tomato with watermelon. So, yep, doing great. Except for the patch that Campbell decided to walk through. I'm gonna kill him. Tomato, tomato. A sneak peek of more watermelon. Let's go this way, buddy. Go that way. So, yep. So, check it out. Everything looks so great. I can't be mad at any of my buckets. But you saw everything we harvested. It was a lot. Now we have to go figure out what we're gonna do with it. With one dehydrator. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.